recently and I got these 4 characters and 1 duplicate of Megami. I also have this little random guy. He is from Stranger Things. I can't remember his name. I think he's from the most recent season though. And he's quite a cool little Funko Pop to have. I got this for my birthday. And he was also in one of the mystery boxes. Mystery Funko Pop boxes. They're so funny. They're these little mini-sized Funko Pops. They're so cute. And then we have this little one. That's Megami. And this is Itadori. Followed by my favorite, Gojo. And the villain of the story. I like that I got this because Nagito is one of the more rare in the Funko Pop boxes, but I would have preferred one of the other characters. It's still cool though. He doesn't stand very well, as you can see. His feet don't stand even. I had them up on the top of this frame, lined up, and I was going insane because my door to my bedroom is right in this corner, and the wind from shutting and opening my door was actually pushing and like knocking over these characters. Gojo was like sliding forward. It was like something out of Toy Story. I genuinely thought they were coming alive. It was freaking me out. But then I just realised I was like walking by, opening, shutting the door, and it was like wobbling this sometimes as well as they were moving. So I've had to move them down here so that they stop moving. Next, I have this double wick pomegranate candle. It smells really, really strong. Let's go. Iron Flame. I really enjoyed this book. There were some aspects that I didn't like. But overall I had a good time. A really good time, to be fair. Fourth Wing. So I have those on display. Sorry if you can see, I've got a couple bruises on my arms. I have those on display because I think the covers are stunning. Then in the back, I have a few books that I am like wanting to read / finish. I've started Electra before. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I think I got distracted by another release, but I really want to read these books. This Raiders of the Lost Heart by Joe Segura is an archaeology romance. I done archaeology in university, so this is like about me. But I've just not got around to reading it yet. I think this was like a works sale item thing that I found, and I don't know, I'm just a bit scared that it's not going to be very good. I feel like these kind of books can go one of two ways for me. So yeah, I'm a bit hesitant to jump into it, but the cover, are we kidding? I also, it's silly, but I don't really tend to like blonde leads, and he fantasy kind of section here. This is some kind of, I don't know if these are classed as YA, maybe, I don't know if Powerless is YA, but I think this is YA. I'm unsure about the Crimson Moth, but yeah, these are all kind of fantasy romance books. This, so Chaos and Flame by Tessa Grattan and Justina Ireland is a book that I got second hand, and it's actually got these kind of like little press release things in here, so I don't know how someone obtained this book, but it's kind of fun. Never heard of this. It's got such a short little blurb there, and it is quite a short read, but I am excited to read this just because I've never heard of it before and I just found it in a little book nook, so kinda cool. That's a pretty random little find. And then I have this stunning book, The Crimson Moth by Kristen Sigrelli. Again, a kind of shorter book, but this is about a witch and a witch hunter, witch, pun intended. I picked this up not long after I'd finished Throne of Glass, because if you know, you know. So, a hunted witch, a witch hunter. Oh, stop it right now. I think I've heard that this is slightly more focused on the romance and it's a bit more of a simple plot, fantasy, etc., which I think sometimes can be quite refreshing. As much as I love or really like Throne of Glass, we'll get onto Throne of Glass, but that is like peak for me. Fantasy, romance, everything bundled into one. But sometimes you just want to kind of step back into like a simpler fantasy world and not have to dive too deep. And the cover for this is just beautiful, so I couldn't help myself. Then I have my Perilous and Powerful editions. I love this Powerful edition. It's so pretty. These sprayed edges are everything. And these are by Lauren Roberts. I have not read Powerful, but after I've just finished Iron Flame, I want to finish Onyx Storm, or get Onyx Storm and finish Onyx Storm. But seeing as the Powerless series is now complete, I believe, with is it Reckless and then Fearless? I think including Powerful there are 4 books, but I think Powerful is like a novella, like 1.5 type of thing, with different characters. Someone actually told me, I think on my book channel, I believe, that you can tandem read Powerless with Powerful because they happen at the same time with just different characters in different places. Revolutionary. I am definitely going to be doing that when I choose to reread this. This, very much like Fourth Wing, has, you know, it is dubbed as quite overrated, which I would maybe agree with. I thoroughly enjoyed it though when I did read it. So I'm excited to see where the story goes, especially after the cliffhanger by one of you guys. Big love, big love. And the bookmark is adorable. That's so cute. So I'm excited to read this. This is definitely a bit of me. I love any book with dragons in it. Give me it. That's the main thing I love about the Fourth Wing, is the relationship between Rider and dragons. Love it. If anyone can recommend me books like that, please, I beg. This is another book that I am dying to read because I've heard so much about this. So many good things. And this is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I may actually move this like forward in my shelf so I remember that I want to read it. I believe this is part of a whole prequel series to another, I'm blanking on the name of the series, but it's super popular, another series by Stephanie Garber, and I didn't actually realise that this was the prequel, and I've heard a lot of people say they wish they'd read this before reading the other one, so I am super excited that I got this without even realising that. Because I do want to read that as well. And back here I have my Penelope Douglas books. I have read a few other Penelope Douglas books, but I don't have them in physical copies. This is Credence, and Punk 57, both of which I love. I know people have mixed feelings on Penelope Douglas, but not everything that I've read of hers I love. These two, however, they're up there. I absolutely adore Credence, and I've reread it like 3 times, so yeah. So that is my top bookshelf. Well, I don't know. Yeah, this is like proper bookshelf number 1 because that's kind of just like the display shelf more than the bookshelf. We have another fruity scent. This is Iced Cranberry. And this is a Yankee Candle. So it smells unreal. So this bottom shelf is my biggest space. It is the size, like perfectly, of one normal sized book. Throne of Glass series in there, which is my favourite series ever. I am not over that, and I don't think I ever will be. I haven't been able to delve into like a full-on fantasy series like that since, and I don't know if you have any Danny Francis, and look at those beautiful blue sprayed edges. Oh, unreal. So pretty. This is the book that I treated myself to for my birthday. This is what's under the dust jacket. Trust no one. So pretty. Our mind is our deadliest weapon. Now, I saw a lot of people talking about this book when it came out recently, and I scooped it up when I saw it around my birthday, but I've saw a lot of people hating on it now, or like not really hating on it, just saying that they didn't like it, and I'm a bit cautious now. I never let other people's opinions on books, because there's so many people that like or dislike the same books as me, you know. Everyone's gonna have an opinion. We're not all gonna agree on liking the same books, but I haven't actually come across a like extremely positive review since before I bought the book, which is kind of funny. Either way, I have kind of been dancing around starting this because I've saw so much discourse about it, but you know, I am always excited to make my own mind up on books. So over on the right-hand corner, I have a few random books, and then I have my Boys of Tommen series back there. It's missing book 2 because I'm currently reading book 2, so annoyingly, I mean it does fit, they all fit back there, but there's now a book 10, or well it's about number 10 I think, but it's book 6. Yeah. There's now 6 books, so it's not going to fit there. I'm going to need to find another way to recheck my shelf to fit that series in there, but in front of those, I have this book, which I also got in a book nook, which is Court of the Vampire Queen by Kate Robert. If you've ever heard of Neon Gods, that series is also written by Kate Robert, and I didn't read that personally, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it. This book's not in the best condition, it's kind of like discoloured, and in the pages I think as well. It has some sort of kind of like discoloration, yellow dots, I don't know, but either way, I saw Vampire and I was like, give me it. So again, I don't really know too much about this, but I am willing to give it a go, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Another book I have on my kind of random allocation is Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. I am so excited to read this. I was recommended this as like someone's favourite book, so I know this will be good. I got this sprayed edge. This is, if it'll focus, a Waterstones edition sprayed edge. It's very discoloured sprayed edge, like it's been sat in the sun for like years, but I got this second hand for like £2 or something, so hardback sprayed edge, I'll take it. section of the bookshelf. This has actually become one of my favourite parts of my bookshelf. When I first decorated it, I didn't have much to go in this section. I kind of had this back bit with random books that I wanted to read, but now I have those on this shelf, like behind these books, and I have ACOTAR over here, which I personally much prefer because I don't love the design of the ACOTAR books, so I find the colours quite jarring with the bookshelf that I currently have. So I don't mind them being over here. And I've kind of got this little ancient Greek section going on here. I just had my ancient Greece pocket museum with these little candles and this little art statue guy. What do you call these? Can't remember what these are called. Like a little anatomy reference. I don't know. One of these little guys. But then for my birthday, my boyfriend got me these gorgeous penguin clothbound classics of the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. Unreal, absolutely unreal. And I just think they tie everything together. The other day I actually decided to put this on the bottom and I love it so much more. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I cannot get over how stunning these editions are. They're so beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. I think the Iliad design is my favourite. This fire is so stunning. I love the dark burgundy with this bright orange contrast. So pretty. That sounds so good. Stunning. And my little ancient Greece pocket museum. I love this thing so much. Lots of different artifacts from ancient Greece. And it makes unreal tapping as well. this stuff is all gifts from my boyfriend, which is kind of funny. He clearly knows that I love ancient Greece. I'm not going to pull out the old Actar series, you guys kind of know the vibe. I used the little bookcase as a kind of like bookend for Actar. And I have almost the full series. I don't have the novella because I've never read it and I don't want to read it. So, and I also have a little football magazine back there, or football program, shall I say. But yeah, I'm just really happy with how this little corner has turned out. I think it works really well.